Thank you for listening to this Belly Up Sports Podcast Network product. Some said we go belly up, so we made it our name, and we're still here.
Call yourselves Title Town? Are you kidding me?
That's fraud.
It feels like a gray area.
Spoiler alert, Canada. Cup's coming back to the US of A.
There's way too much negative stigma attached to strippers.
I hate you guys so much.
My dog just shit his ass.
Hey, everybody, what is going on? It is Wednesday night. That means it is time for another edition of Craft Brewed Sports. I am Mike. With me, as always, is Scott. Scott, how you feeling tonight, man?
I'm feeling good. But, Mike, even if I wasn't, like, where are you going to go? Let's start there. And you're gonna sell me for how much? Wait, what?
Son of a bitch. How long have you planned on using that Phil Castellini line? How long have you been planning on that?
I've been sitting on it for about 8 hours, my friend.
You son of a bitch. I'm so mad at you right now. What a dick.
Cheers to your home opener, my buddy. Cheers.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Here's how I feel about the home opener and about the Reds in general right now.
I feel like poop right now.
That's what your owner makes you feel like. Solid job.
Bill, I got something for you later on. Mookie's here hanging out. Mookie, how you feeling, man?
I mean, better than you. I was trying to think of something. I couldn't come up. It's hard to top what Scott entered with, considering the just enormity of the idiocy of that man to utter that twice, 3 times.
Twice. He definitely doubled down. And then after they lost 10-5, was like, "Listen, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry."
After they got smacked.
Gave up 6 runs in the 9th inning, and he's like, "Oh God, they're gonna hate me after this." Sorry, everybody, just kidding.
Well, and they did it quick too. It wasn't like it was a long, drawn out 9th inning, because in the time it took me from walking from the stadium to the Blind Pig, they gave up 6 runs. For those of you at home, that's like a quarter of a mile.
Thank you for that, Mookie. God bless it. Caesar, the intern,
Baseball's
hanging
back.
out here. Caesar, what's up, man?
What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm good. Liverpool won today, so we're chilling.
Bite it.
We're chilling.
All right, good. I didn't even know Liverpool was playing, so congrats on the win. Hopefully, it was a big one for you.
It was.
We
massive.
got an awesome show tonight. I do want to rip on Phil Castellini. We got to talk with Scott about these Braves World Series rings. I want to talk about this Acuna Freeman beef, Scott. Baby. That's craziness. Also, we're gonna play a game of Fire Dumpster Fire with the USFL mascots. And then later on, Scott might talk a little Tiger, because he had some hot takes over the weekend that I got to get to. Before we do all that, though, let's talk about these beers that we are drinking. Cue the super sexy music. As always, we're going to be rating our beers, whether or not you would bang them. Scott, what's in your cup tonight?
I am drinking Wiley Roots Brewing Company's Breakfast at Wiley's, a coconut, hazelnut, and coffee oatmeal milk stout. It's always stout season. They throw in some vanilla, all sorts of coffee. This bitch is sexy as hell. I'm fucking on site. I might even go Kobe and be like, "She said yes, right?" Yeah.
Whoa! Don't let Rusty hear you.
It's damn good beer. Damn good.
It sounds amazing. Mookie, what do you got, and would you bang it?
I mean, yeah, let's be honest. Just playing the numbers game, yeah, I would bang it. But I am drinking River North Pills from River North Brewery, and you guessed it, River North. It's all right. I mean, it's fine. It started off a lot better, but it's not kind of finishing the same way. It's supposed to be hoppy and spicy, and that's weird to me for a Pilsner, but, you know, it's going down smooth, it's going down easy, and that's how I like to bang my beers, the easy ones.
you like when it goes down smooth and easy.
It's my game, man. That is right where I'm at home.
Awesome. Caesar, what's in your mug tonight, and would you bang it?
My last minute shit show recently, so to spread the negativity, we're drinking a Houston Astros themed beer. It is from Spindle Tap Brewery in Houston, Texas. Houston, shout out the H. And yeah, I would fuck this beer.
Dude, that looks good. Even if it tastes like shit, the can is
Houston
still
sounds
dope.
racist.
Houston does
did.
sound a little racist.
1 pint in ale, 8% alcohol by volume.
There you go.
8%er. All right, there you go. Attaboy. All right, man. Well, enjoy that one. I am drinking Picnic for Two, an imperial stout with raspberry and peanut butter. It's 9.5%.
Bro, that's at the very top of my list from this most recent shipment. As soon as you said, I was like, I know that one.
It sounded amazing as soon as I saw it, and then before the show, I spilled an entire beer. It smelled fantastic, but I was able to open up the second one and took a sip, and oh boy, this one is one you would definitely bang on a picnic. You would go out for a picnic, and you would just end up banging. As Drew had put it before, sundress, banging in a sundress.
Ooh, baby.
That's what this beer is.
Baby.
It is fantastic. I missed Gabe's beer. Gabe's drinking Juicier Than You by Heretic Brewing Company, 6.5% ABV, New England style IPA with mango, 100% with bang. Nice. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Let us know in the comments what you guys are drinking and whether or not you would bang that beer. All right, let's start off, fellas. Let me get rid of Gabe's comment here. Let's go ahead and start off, since it's that time of year, it's time for some baseball.
Here's the pitch. Oh, shit.
I don't want to talk Phil Castellini yet. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. So, Scott, I need you to explain to me this Acuna and Freeman beef. So, like, it just came out randomly. It was like a different, it was like a Spanish language news station that broke an interview with Acuna, who said he was glad that Freeman was gone. He said Freeman was a dickhead, did things like rubbed off his eye black. Right? That was
fucking fair.
No, but that's the general gist of it. Freeman's a dick. He rubbed off my eye black. He told me I couldn't have my sunglasses cover the A. He was an OWG in the Atlanta locker room. Defend him. Defend it, Scott.
I mean, that last part I think is true. Freddie definitely was one of the old guard. He got brought up in the times of OWGs. And I mean, I saw an interview with Freddie the same day, and he generally was just like, I don't know. I mean, I dealt with kind of the same thing where I was wearing something that I didn't think was that big of a deal. Players came to me and were like, nah, we don't do that here. So I just kind of, it's just what I knew, what I learned. I'm like, I totally get that he was just brought up in a good old boys clubhouse. He's Bobby's clubhouse, baby.
Don't you be an OWG apologist, Scott. You cannot be an OWG apologist for this. That is
no. I'm not saying that I agree with Freddie wiping it off his face in the way that he did it. I'm just saying, different era, man. Different era, like it, and now it's it's Ronnie's turn. It's Ronnie's locker room. So
Mookie, what would you do if somebody walked up to you and wiped the eye black off of your face and said, we don't do that here?
I would backhand his ass and he would understand to not do it again. Done deal. Like, this just sounds like Acuna's a little bitch and can't handle his shit. Like, if there's a problem, go and address it. Don't talk about it a year after the fact and
the problem is it's hard to address it in the moment when you're making like $15 an hour and the guy making 25 million tells you, hey, we don't do that here. You're just kind of hoping that they don't send you back to the island that you originate from.
What else did Freeman put the shit on? Like, why what was he the fun police on besides, if you can't wear eye black and you can't wear your sunglasses over your hat to cover the A, then what other, like, there is no way he was any fun in that locker room. He had to be the biggest wet blanket around. Like, well, guys, we can't celebrate after a loss. We got to go out there. We can't play music in here. We just lost, fellas.
Who celebrates a loss besides the Reds?
Well, apparently that was another thing that did come out, that he got on some of the guys for taking days off, like playing 130 straight games and taking a day off. And I was even Dansby, like another white guy. It's like, we don't take days off, or maybe guys like not. And you know how baseball players, the old school baseball players do. First, they're going to be passive aggressive, like we don't. That's not Atlanta Braves stuff around here to take, take days off. It's like doing it in the media, and then because remember, we had these conversations when the whole issue with Ronnie and running out. Fly balls and hustling down the line and whether or not like sliding certain ways and all this other stuff. Like there's been issues with, that whole thing in Atlanta before, that whole racial dynamic and the cultural differences and baseball being old and white and shit. So like, this isn't even new.
Whose side are you on? Are you team Acuna or are you team Freeman? I guess you're Acuna.
I'm team Acuna, motherfucker. Like I'm team the guy that's playing for my team. Shit,
that's fair. Yeah, that was a dumb question.
Plus, and now I mean we live in a different era. Like the whole
we live in a different era from last year.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean the Braves. I mean,
let's not live in the past last season, but I can't wait to celebrate this World Championship all year long.
I'm talking about the whole like bat flips are cool now, like the unwritten rules, all that bullshit. Like we don't care about that no more, right? Like so, and Ronnie wins.
Well, and Scott, you forget too that this is no longer true baseball. There's a DH in both leagues. This is a completely different game.
We're living in an asterisk.
It's a different world, man. Yeah, a lot can change in a year, Mike.
It's been so weird to see a Reds lineup that has a DH in it, and then they're like trotting out in a National League park. I'm like, this is not what I'm used to. I don't like this scary world. Like you get the announcers were even like, all right, here comes the pitcher spot. Just kidding, it's not the pitcher. Whoops, I forgot we got the DH. The announcers have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Oh my God,
this is insane. Tyson saying baseball is back and it still sucks.
Yep. 100% agree. Like I can't. I don't think I watched a single damn inning of that game yesterday.
And you were there. You were at the game. You were at the Reds home opener, and you didn't watch any of it. I hate you so much.
I do remember the time the Reds gave up 2 runs because those 2 outfilders collided and then rolled around on the turf like they were friggin' soccer players in the Liga MX. But other than that, I don't remember a whole lot because. Who cares, man? It's a beautiful day, beautiful people out, beautiful beers around. I didn't get the nachos in the helmet, though. I was a little disappointed about that, but the line was so fucking long, man. But
your only regret was not getting nachos in the helmet. Would you have put the helmet on after you finished them, Drew?
Oh, no, that's gross, bro.
With dried cheese still in it.
Yeah. Like, plus then how do you go back for refills?
All right, that beef is my favorite thing. I can't wait till the Dodgers play the Braves, and now
you don't have to wait long, dude. They're in San Diego starting tomorrow, and as of Monday, they start a series with the Dodgers.
This whole like weird start to the season has me so screwed up because I'm like, well, it's going to be like a month until they play in California. It's like, oh wait, no, that's right, we missed a month of the season.
Right, they play right now.
By the way, Jared. Chimed in earlier. He said he's drinking Hydroponics, a dank IPA by Bass Sun, 6.4% ABV. Definitely my late night booty call. And Robert Taylor saying Wild Barrel Brewing Hipster Sweet Dreams. Of course, it's a 10% Imperial Pastry Stout, Madagascar Bourbon Vanilla Beans, Indonesian Coconut, and Belgian Chocolate. I'm banging the beer for him. Whitey chiming in saying he's drinking gin.
Interesting choice on a Wednesday, Whitey, but I dig your style.
What is he banging the gin or
Robert? I need to know with that beer. Are you wearing a beanie cap while you drink it, or like, are you going full on hipster, or are you just kind of putting up with the title there? Because that's all I can think of when I read that description.
Tyson, by the way, Drew says he doesn't like that you're on his side, so he is rethinking his.
You know what? That's the best part. Nobody does.
It's a very scary thought. Scott, your boys opened up at home to the Reds. The Reds spoiled your opening day, but then we split the series. But I want to talk about those Braves rings that were handed out because, good Lord, man, what the hell? You guys are extra. I mean, like extra.
You wait that long, man. You wait that long. Got to go big or go home.
All right, here's the ring.
There's
This
going
is
big.
Thank you.
This is what
something else.
Listen, when the Braves announced this ring, I was thinking, okay, it's going to be gaudy. That's what you do, and it's got like the weird little tie-ins, 150 diamonds to honor the 150 years of franchise history. Okay, cool. But then they went so deep in the details to say it's 18.71 karat white gold, which pays homage to the year the Braves were founded in 1871. There's 44 emerald cut diamonds to celebrate Hank Aaron in this ring. They've got the bricks of Truist Park's right field wall recreated in the ring. They've got fucking LED lights that light up. There's a compartment that opens up to show Truist Park, and they've got LED lights, and they're positioned where the 11 home runs from the World Series landed. Scott, holy shit, man, your boys are on one with this.
Dude, don't forget the pearl, just inspired by the fact that Jock Peterson made wearing pearls amazing during the playoff run.
Oh,
yeah, like just this singular pearl that's placed in there. I mean, I love it. It's everything I could have ever dreamed for. Like with these rings, all it is about showing out and beating the other team. And it's not even beating other teams in your sport now. This is going across all of them. It's, hey, look at what everybody. Yeah, right. No, but that's what I'm saying. But that's the goal now with these championship rings. It's not just to be like, yeah, that's the best championship we've ever seen in baseball history. No, this outdoes all the championship rings that have ever been created. In fact, I saw a side by side of the 95 championship ring and this one. The 95 championship ring looks like the starter version of what you could get at the lowest tier for your high school ring. It's like, oh, hey, look at it. It has like your high school's name on it, and it's got a color. Like those are the options. Like it looked that bad. I'm like, damn. So 25 years later and all that suffering.
I can't wait for somebody to try to one up this one because it's got lights. It's got micro LED.
But that's the thing. Somebody's going to.
Oh yeah, it'll happen in the next year.
How do you even up to like the only way the only way is it's like, well, when you press this button, it gives you a blowjob, and it's like, wow, that's a pretty cool ring. That's pretty amazing.
And Mike, it does that blowjob in 1080p. Am I the only one that when I hear and see pearl necklace, all I can think of is Dave Chappelle and Half Baked? Like, and that's all I can think about this ring. Is this forever will always be the pearl necklace ring? No, not that kind of pearl necklace. The other pearl necklace that he gave Mary Jane.
Whitey said the only thing that would make it better is if it was sized to fit on their dicks. And Tyson said, is it also a secret decoder ring? Damn.
Hey, Whitey, how do you know it doesn't?
That's a good point.
We're talking about baseball players, so not working with a lot. Wow. And if they had it eventually at the start,
no, stop for a second. Hang on, you deserve it.
Fool this man.
So wait a minute.
Don't act surprised that I gave you that one.
But I just want you to clarify.
Was your take that they have small dicks?
Yeah, that was the
okay.
take.
Yes, but I want to clarify that Mike's out here defending baseball players' wieners. Like that's the hill he decides to die on today.
No, I'm just saying that was a weird thing to. It's a weird joke to make on that front there, Mookie.
Whitey's the one that brought dicks up. I just ran with it.
I feel like the only team that could one up the Atlanta Braves are the Miami Heat, and in the Miami Heat's like championship ring, they probably have like a little cocaine stick. You take it out and just like
get that little bump.
Yeah,
that little bump
would be awesome.
There's got like a little container, like the way the Braves one opens, but you open it, you can put your little 8 bag in there, your little 8 ball,
a little snoot, your little snooter,
and then you take, and then you're at Live 2 a.m. right before the bar closes. Got to get ready for the rest of the night.
Damn, there's
thank God for my championship ring, my excessively gaudy.
Yep.
I would love to see Jimmy Butler just like, oh no, I got to get going. Rachel, let's go. And then
you took it from my mind. While he slaps Kyle Lowry's ass.
Oh, it's hot.
Things just got real spicy here on CBS.
It got super spicy.
So speaking about dicks, I did have something I was going to ask you, Mike, about opening day. Joe Burrow threw out the first pitch.
Yeah, he did.
You see that awesome video that
strike to Zach Taylor that he threw? Yeah,
he did. That. Yeah, and I couldn't help but think as I watched that and saw it unfold with Zach Taylor catching for Joe Burrow, I couldn't help but think there was a little bit of like a Jared Goff coach vibe going on there. You think there's more to this Joe Burrow Zach Taylor relationship than meets the eye?
Yeah, Zach Taylor loves Joe Burrow because as long as Zach Taylor has Joe Burrow, he has job security. So he worships the ground that Joe Burrow walks on. He is like, thank you. Because of you, I will get to stay an NFL coach for a while. If I didn't have you, I'd be fired by now. So thank you, Joe Burrow.
That's a very reasoned and rational answer. I'm very disappointed.
It's also 100% accurate.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly.
It's absolutely true. Did you see what that team did when Burrow got hurt? Like, he is the reason why Zach Taylor still has a job. Zach Taylor doesn't coach that team. Zach Taylor doesn't coach that team. Zach Taylor's like, hey, Joe, what should we do here? What coach asks a second-year quarterback what we should do? Zach Taylor does, because he's like, I got no fucking clue what I'm doing, man. I just stood by McVay for a couple years. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know how I got this job. You tell me. What do you want to do, Joe? And then Joe goes and does it.
I do think you're forgetting about Jamar Chase, because there was another amazing shot of them rocking their grills that came out where I think there's magic going on between those two guys. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, I think, is really the key, because without Jamar, Joe is just Joe.
And if the Bengals don't win a Super Bowl within the next 3 years, everybody's gone, because they're not going to be able to afford anybody now that even fucking Derek Carr is making the kind of money.
Yep, I had that earmarked too.
Okay, since we're talking Cincinnati sports, should we talk?
Yes.
Phil Castellini?
Yes.
I mean, I had a Derek Carr take that I'm sure everyone wanted to hear.
We'll get to football. We'll talk football, Mookie.
Oh, I was kidding. No one fucking cares about Derek Carr.
Okay. Yesterday, opening day here in Cincinnati, the birthplace of professional baseball, the first professional baseball team. Mo Egger from ESPN Radio was doing an interview with Phil Castellini, president, COO of the Reds. And Phil was asked about the hashtag that's been going around, hashtag sell the team, Bob, because fans are furious that they have just gotten rid of all of their star players for nothing, never even made a run at Castellanos, just basically said, we don't have the money for these guys, so we're going to sell them all off for nothing. So he was asked about that, and Phil responded with this. Well, to that I would say, where are you going to go? Let's start there. I mean, sell the team to who? If you want to look at what you would have this team do to have it be more profitable, make more money, compete more in the current economic system that this game exists, it would be to pick it up and move it somewhere else. And so be careful what you ask for.
This guy's a dick. Fuck this guy.
I can't tell you how fucking pissed off I got when I heard this. I heard it live on the radio, and then a buddy sent it to me and was like, did you see this shit? If I didn't ruin your day, get ready for it, because it's about to be ruined. And then I played the audio again, and I just got more and more mad. I cannot believe – here's the thing that drives me nuts about the quote in general. First of all, he says when you look at to make it more profitable, make more money – compete more. Competing is number 3 on their fucking list. He laid it all out there. He said the quiet part loud. Their first 2 priorities, profitable, make more money, then compete. Fuck it, whatever. Like, as long as we're making the dough, I don't give a shit if we're losing. It has never been laid more bare, the ridiculous economics of owning a baseball team, than what Phil Castellini fucking said yesterday. I am so mad at this man. I have wished horrible things on him and all of his descendants since this came out. And then he was given a chance to clarify, and they were like, hey, actually, do you want to walk that back at all? And he's like, fuck you, Cincinnati. No, I don't. Anywhere, baby, just cheer for the team. He actually said, look at what they did in Atlanta. Come out and cheer for that. They went fucking 500, Phil. They didn't win the series. They went 2-2 against Atlanta. Why are we celebrating mediocrity, you piece of shit human being? And then after the Reds lose it, he's like, sorry, my bad. I didn't mean it like that. You know, baby, I love you. Come on, baby. You know I got you. It's me and you, baby. God, as an outsider that doesn't like the Reds, because I feel like I'm a little blinded by rage at this point. Am I overreacting to this? Am I overreacting?
No.
Not at all.
Hey, this is one of the most egregious things I've ever heard an owner say in sports, and we lived through Donald fucking Sterling. Like, Donald Sterling came in with the most hot, like, garbage, crazy-ass bullshit. They had to pause the season to get this motherfucker up out of the paint, and I'm still like, that crazy racist bullshit, still not as damning as this shit right here. Like, this is fucking blind on an astronomical goddamn level. Because, you know, he also shit on, like, the surrounding fucking teams. Like, he shits on his own franchise, but he also shits in the entire area. Because what other area is seeing this and thinking, yeah, we'd welcome that on in? You think Nashville's like, dude, yeah, bring the fucking Reds down here.
100%.
With an ownership group that's out here saying, we don't give a fuck, we'll do whatever. And if you don't like it, we'll just haul ass out of there again. Like, what an idiot.
I just couldn't believe that you would like it's such a first of all, you had to know that question's coming. You're going on the radio. It's been all that anybody's talked about in the offseason. Yeah, how are you not better prepared to answer that question? It's fucking PR 101. It is, listen, we're doing the best that we can. We had to make some tough moves this year, but we believe in these young guys, and I think when they come up, we're going to have a special product for you. Stick with us. It's a plan in place. Done. Finished. That's all you got to say. It's the fucking 76ers playbook. Trust the process. That's all you got to go to.
It's the same thing they've been running out there for the last couple decades, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, it's not anything foreign to his playbook. He's just like, it says here in 2015, we got these young guys. It'll be fine. Like,
I think you're missing the point too, though, because I think they've gotten so bad to the point now that there's just why even care? Why lie about it? Because everyone knows what's going on. They accidentally hit gold.
You have to pretend like as the owner.
Why? Where are they going to go, Scott?
The thing is, Drew. It used to be where owners had to rely on gate revenue to pay the bills. Like that's what paid your expenses, was people coming to the ballpark, buying tickets and spending money on concessions. It's not that way anymore. The ballpark could be empty and they're still going to rake in billions. So he can literally say, fuck you to the fans, because he doesn't care if it's an empty ballpark. It doesn't matter. He's still making bank on the Bally Sports Ohio deal and the revenue sharing in the MLB. It doesn't matter. He can literally give a middle finger to the fans, which he did, and just be fine with it. Like, we just have to bend over and take it.
Also, while all this is going on, I keep thinking about them being straight Brown family with it and being one of the only franchises that voted against the CBA because they didn't like the money that they were going to have to go out on luxury tax. It's like, oh, wait, there's a competitive threshold. No, fuck that shit. We're not in. We don't want that.
Wait a second. You mean people are going to get to spend more money? No.
Right.
We're not.
He says all this, and in the public forum, it is already known that even if he did kind of give the lip service of, hey, there's these young guys, we know that they don't really give a shit about the young guys because they tried to stop them from getting fucking paid with this whole thing.
I'm just curious. I'm looking it up right now to try to find out, because you say empty stadium. I'm curious exactly how empty. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh. 26% attendance today, day after opening day, and attendance plummets to 26%.
And I bet you that there weren't that many people.
Those are just the tickets.
Numbers. That's just
how many they sold.
Like, there's no way that I caught a little bit of that game. There's no way that stadium was 26% full.
Now, Mike, I have a solution for you. I have answers, because I know how much you enjoy the game of baseball, the pure sport in of itself. This other shit behind the scenes, the financial stuff, gets you frustrated beyond belief.
So there is, you can look away to grab your beer. You don't have to. You don't have to do it in the camera mirror.
I think he just wanted to see if he could. Like, props to him, man. Like, that's solid.
I can't focus on Drew, and Caesar is just like in the camera reaching off to grab a beer. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
You can literally see the gears turning and the smoke coming out of his ears.
Tyson said he's a young white guy doing OWG things, and Whitey said this is Art Modell's final form.
Mind you, there's an owner in Europe that has to sell his team because he's a Russian oligarch, and he's still doing more in efforts to help his team than this fucking guy.
That says a lot.
in fairness, this wasn't the owner that said this. This was just the president of baseball.
Oh,
He's just
The owner's son.
It's the guy the
Totally
owner pays
different.
to do the speaking part.
They sent him out because Bob Castellini would have went out and been like, "Fuck you! I don't give a shit. Eat my dick."
His small dick too. But Mike, I got the answer, because speaking of young white guys, there is a young team that I think you could rally behind for the baseball season and feel good about it.
The Mariners.
Is it the Xavier baseball team?
It is not the Xavier baseball team.
Oh.
It is the Florence Y'alls. Because you know what, man? They rely on fans like you and me to support them. And you know what they'll do?
Mookie, the big baseball fan that
That's
goes
right.
to the Florence Y'alls game.
Florence Y'alls. I'm adding it to my repertoire, repping Xavier men's baseball over here and the Florence Y'alls. I'll tell you what,
Florence Y'alls?
Florence
Yeah.
Y'alls.
Like YALL apostrophe S?
Y''ALLS. Yeah.
Why are they taking
Y'alls.
our word? Well, like they're taking like Texas's word. What the fuck is that?
I'm pretty sure Kentucky invented y'all. Just saying.
So.
Fuck
Yeah.
I'll take it.
No, I will not be. I mean, I like the Y'alls. It's a fun time at that stadium, but I have 2 young kids, and you can't go there because they got a blow up gym, and like kids just want to slide down the big blow up slide, and then I don't get to really watch baseball. It's not as much fun. Listen.
Do you have to take the kids? Why can't you just go?
That's a good point. I have something for Phil Castellini. I've been wishing horrible things on him, so I want to do this for. I want this to go viral. Let's clip this. Caesar, take notes to figure out the timestamp here. Let's get the one shot here. Thank you for that one, Joe. This is what I hope for Phil Castellini. Phil Castellini, if you're listening, I hope that you go through the rest of your life feeling like you have to sneeze, but it just never happens. I hope that every time you get out of your car, you walk through that one single spiderweb strand that seems like you can never get it off your face. You just have to fucking do this forever. I hope that the first bite of every meal is so scorching hot that it burns your taste buds so you can't taste anything from the meal after that. I hope your wife's live, laugh, love sign in the living room falls and one of the L's breaks. Not all of them, just one. I hope that every time you shake someone's hand, you miss just enough and you only shake with your fingers and they think you're a little bit of a douchebag. I hope the elastic band breaks in every pair of underwear you own. I hope that every time you wipe yourself after you shit, it takes an entire roll of toilet paper and there's still brown left on the end of it. I hope that your Wi-Fi drops every time you press play on a show that you want to watch. I hope that every flight you take is delayed, and then right before it takes off, it gets delayed again, and then you board and they make you get off the plane because the flight crew has reached its hours limit, and you can't fly for that flight and the rest of the day. I hope that your phone battery never gets higher than 10%. I hope that every shower you take, the temperature is always just a bit too cold. I hope that you always wake up 8 minutes before your alarm goes off. I hope that every time you go out to a restaurant for an important business dinner, they've lost your reservation, and when you bitch and complain like all of you entitled assholes do, don't you know who I am? I'm Bill Castellini, the president of the Reds. That 19-year-old hostess behind the counter says, I'm sorry, sir, I don't like football. I hope that your remote batteries die as soon as you press the power button. I hope that every time you try to open a door, it opens the other way than you think, and you're stuck either pushing on a pull door or pulling on a push door. You look like a fucking idiot. I hope that every picture hung on your walls is just slightly off level. I hope that every time you chew gum, you bite your tongue. I hope that whenever you watch a movie, you recognize an actor and can't place where you've seen them before, so you can't concentrate on the rest of the movie, and it drives you fucking crazy all night long. I hope that every time you log onto your email, it prompts you for your password. And when you put the password in, it says it's incorrect. So you enter it again, and it says it's incorrect. So you enter it again, and then it says you need to reset your password. So you reset it, and it says the password must be different from the previous password. I hope that you have a perpetually itchy asshole. Fuck you, Phil Castellini.
Oh my God.
Fuck you, Phil. Fuck you. Fuck Phil. All my homies hate Phil. Fuck Phil. I don't know who that is, but fuck Phil.
Yeah, that felt really good. That felt really good to get out.
Yeah, fuck you, Phil.
Oh God.
Look, I don't know how this
That
would work
hurts.
necessarily, Mike, but like, can I just get you some counseling on my insurance? Like, can I just like, is there a way I can throw you my HSA? Because bro, you're the pain, the trauma that clearly is inside of you right now needs to be professionally healed.
I feel good after that. I feel good.
The idea of this dude sitting there with the doors just always in the wrong door.
Oh,
The password
Mike.
one hurt deep. That should hurt deep.
Yeah.
Seriously,
That's
dude.
like,
pure
fuck.
hate.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
Dan said that
Oh, yeah.
password one's so fire. Tyson pointing out the Castellinis probably have a private plane. Sure, fine, Tyson.
Fuck
Thank-
them.
I also do want to point out, Mike, that the burning your mouth one was good, except that means he's always eating Hot Pockets, which, like, let's be honest, are kind of legit. So
Just anything. No, but like you burn that. You know when you burn those taste buds and then you don't taste anything.
Yes.
You're like, I got nothing on that one.
yeah, that's a Hot
I hope it
Pocket.
happens every meal, that son of a bitch.
I want a
Robert
Hot
Taylor
Pocket.
said spoken word poetry at its finest. I feel much better, guys. I feel like I can watch the Reds now after that, after getting that out of my system.
Your
That
shoulders
feels
do
good.
look a little looser, a little bit lower. You're not as like clenched, if you will.
A little loosey-goosey
The
after
most
that.
petty list
Dan
of all
says,
time.
Ain't nothing worse than going in for a manly handshake and not hitting it right and feeling like a complete bitch.
I actually have a story.
Oh boy.
So, it was Texas versus Kansas. Texas lost to Kansas. Okay, I understand that Texas lost to Kansas, but I went to the fucking game, right? Because I'm about to graduate, so I need to go to every fucking Texas football game I can. So I meet these random ass Canadians that just because one of them was drunk and I shared nachos with them, so he doesn't know where the fuck we're going. I know where I'm going, but he's taking me up the stairs and shit. Well, their group. I end up in the touchdown club, which is where all like the boosters and their fucking like have their suites and shit. There's no usher at the elevator to take you up. So he's like, hey, Caesar, pick a fucking door, bro. And I was like, bet. I picked number 8 because my favorite number is 8. Shout out, go Ducks, go Mariota. Anyways, I go in, we're walking. He's like, yeah, fuck it, let's go this way. We go into the suite, and I'm there, and it's all these OWGs, all of them. All of them. And I'm like, and then like their family and shit. And I'm like, fuck. Like, all right. I was like, bro, we need to get the fuck out of here. Their friends, hey, we need to get the fuck out of here. Like, I know these people. I live here in Texas. They're gonna fucking arrest us. Get us the fuck out of here. So the main, like the dad, I guess, the middle-aged looking one comes up to me. He's like, why the fuck are y'all in here? And I try to shake his hand. And when I shake his hand, I go and stern as shit, right? And this little fucking bitch comes in and he hits me with the fingers. So I give him like, are you serious, bro? I'm like half your age. Like, fuck you. So he's like, let me see some identification. And my grandpa worked at an oil field company, and I knew who the owner was. So for me to make myself think I was all big shit, I was like, oh yeah, I'm Lewis's nephew-in-law or whatever. I'm on the other side of the family, the one that got divorced. Yeah.
By divorce.
No, they did get divorced. So I give him my school ID because I don't give him my actual ID. He's like, I'm gonna hold on to this. And I was like, fuck you, no, you're not. So I tell everyone, hey, we need to get the fuck out of here. This guy's a piece of shit. Because again, they're all boosters. Their net worth's like 1,000,000 times mine. So I get my ID, and so one of the guys I was with goes into the restroom. He gets out, and I'm like, bro, we need to get the fuck out of here. Then another one of his friends gets in the restroom. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm not getting arrested. I have so many more games to go to. So I was like,
That's
hey,
what he's
sir.
worried about too. It's not. Oh, but I got to get a job later on. I don't want to go to jail. It's like, no, dude, I got more football to fucking watch.
Yeah,
like, let's
so
go.
I was like, look, sir, I don't know who the fuck you are, but thanks for being a piece of shit. Like, sorry that money made you think you're a fucking asshole. We stumbled in here by accident. I'll take my ID and fuck you. And I left. And then they had like a little chef in the suite, right? And then the little chef is like, sir, who are you? And I was like, I just fucking told you who I was, you idiot. I'm Lewis's nephew-in-law.
Man, he's just a man. He's just working.
He's just trying to make some crepes.
No. I always fight for minimum wage employees because I am one. But for you to start slandering me too, like, brother, we're the same. Why are you lost? Why are you helping him? I need this help.
Why are you lost? No, Caesar, you were the one that was lost. Like, come on, man.
No, I wasn't lost. I would lose
the
his
same
nephew
way
at
I
that
feel
moment.
when I see a black guy with a MAGA hat on.
Did you hear that? No, but he went full Costanza on us. I was the nephew at that point. It's not a lie if you believe it's true.
Yes.
Caesar gets it, man. All
so
right.
I walked out. So that's when Niels walks out of the restroom, and I'm like, oh, so they all paid attention to him. I take the ID from the guy. I say, fuck you. Thanks for having a great night. We lost to Kansas. Tough shit. So I haul ass out and I just blend in with the crowd.
Hiding in plain sight.
I was hoping that story was going to end with, and that guy was Matthew McConaughey. Like, that's where I thought that was going.
Fuck no way I was getting into that guy's.
That guy was Phil Castellini.
That guy was some random dick. He's rich as shit, but fuck that guy.
Wait, is he actually a douche?
We immediately from when we walked in.
Oh no, not that. I don't care about him.
Matthew
McConaughey. Yeah.
From the people that have taken his class, they say he's a great guy.
Wait, he's got a class? He teaches?
He's like an adjunct professor. He's not full time.
All right.
I was gonna say, what's his course title? Like,
it's something in theater.
Oh man, he's like being serious about it.
Is he? I took some theater classes.
Well,
I don't know about serious about it. He's getting high and then talking to co-eds. It's Mookie's job.
Yeah. Shout out those Canadians. They got me drinking shit on 6th Street. Shout out you Canadians.
Dude, Canadians know how to party, man. I always enjoy my time in Canada.
Me fucking hammered. I'm 21 anyway, so we're good.
Yep. Always have been. Always will.
Yep. Always will be.
Scott, what was your favorite part from opening weekend?
Seiya Suzuki.
Oh,
isn't that a car?
Yeah.
Wow! Holy fuck! That was extra strength racist.
No.
Race card.
I'm a minority too.
Yeah, I know. I know. Like, it only works.
Suzuki
It only
is a
works
car
when it's
company.
like in their same group. Like, you don't get to say, "Oh, that sounds like a car."
No, it is Suzuki. I promise you, it was a car or a motorcycle company.
Yeah, I understand that.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
sorry. I
like,
apologize.
to say that a name sounds like a car.
Moving on.
Let's talk some football, fellas. I'm trying to recover after that, fellas.
Oh, I can lead us off for the football talk.
Please.
Caesar, you think Ronaldo should be fined or suspended for his actions in the tunnel?
Okay,
Move this man.
Did I play the transition where the guy got hit in the face? No, Mookie. I played 8-bit Bo Jackson. Respect the transition.
Okay.
Respect the transition.
So yes, I respect it.
He's not your boss. There ain't no bosses here. Are you kidding me? God, you're just like Rusty. Wait, you guys have other jobs? Yeah, dude. Like, how do you think we pay the bills?
I tell you, that hurt the most last week when Rusty was like, "Wait, you guys don't do this full time?" It's like, oh my god, that was
that did kind of suck. It's like, no, we don't, and we wish that we did every second of every day.
Zach, all right. Zach just said, how could any Reds fan still even consider supporting a team where ownership doesn't give a fuck about even being competitive and talks to the fans like they're peasants? Look, man, I'm never gonna go to a game. I should say this. I'm never gonna buy a ticket for another Reds game as long as Castellini is an owner. I can't do it. But I will say I'm not gonna let him ruin my enjoyment of watching Joey Votto play. I'm not going to have him ruin my enjoyment of my hometown team that I like to watch play. But I won't give him any more money. I'm not going to buy Reds gear. I'm not going to pay for a ticket. If somebody gives me a ticket, I'm going to fucking go. But I'm going to sneak in so much booze. All those $10 beers that I gave you, fuck you.
Oh, man,
I am getting all of
in your cowboy boot
with me. It's
Flask in your cowboy boot, Mike.
Hold on.
Boot. Do you wear cowboy boots with shorts?
Now I will. Who's gonna say something? What are you gonna say to me?
I mean, honestly, with the Cincinnati fan base, you'd probably blend in. It'd be all right.
You'd be like, "Hey, man, I got the same boots on." I'll be like, "Hell yeah, brother, let's go." But no, I would love to just be like, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm never the Reds again," but I can't do that, and I don't think that's. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm too much of a softie when it comes to this, but I don't want to give them money, but I also don't want to turn my back on the team. Is that wrong for me to say? Like, is that a weird thing to say?
I think, but Mike, I think what it is, I think what you're summing up is, where else would you go?
Mookie and I probably have a better take on this because we're soccer fans.
You motherfucker. God damn you, Mookie.
You played the long game.
Hang on. You get it.
So wait, am I -1 or +1? Is this like golf where I'm +1,
You're
or am I
back to even.
-1 because I got
Yeah,
two
you're
negatives?
even par after
You're
that.
par.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah, I feel like that's what Reds fans should do. Don't give any additional money, but you can still watch the team. Look, the Castellinis have already gotten the money from the Valley Sports Ohio deal, so you can still watch them on TV. They've already gotten the money from 700 being able to broadcast the games on the radio. You can still listen to the games. You're not adding to the money that they're making at this point. So fuck it, right?
Caesar, what are you gonna say? And then Mike, I was gonna say you got a couple comments you
Jared
got to
said,
catch up
"Pint of
on.
whiskey and a cowboy hat. They never check that."
Mm-hmm.
That's so
Jared
hard.
also said his favorite part of opening weekend was Seth Beer hitting a walk-off on National Beer Day. That's a pretty awesome.
That is pretty solid.
And then Tyson said McConaughey teaches a class in I keep getting older and these freshman chicks, they stay the same age.
I think the class is a film production class, and I think it's like script to screen.
You
Some
know what
bullshit
that
like
sounds like? It sounds like the casting couch.
Okay. That's a solid one.
Now we got to remember to ask Christian this, because I am curious about his whole 1080p thing. Does he like a lower quality when it's meant to be like a faux amateur production? Like if you're watching Casting Couch in 4K, like there's something unauthentic about that experience then, right? Like if we're in it for the plot.
I guess. I have one job when
Let's
it
talk
comes to
football,
that.
fellas. We're talking football, and I want to get into USFL mascots and a game of fire or dumpster fire. It's been way too long, boys. So
I've
we got to
never
do a
done this.
game
I'm
of
lit.
fire or dumpster fire. I'm going to show you one of the USFL mascots. You decide fire or dumpster fire. First mascot that we have from the USFL, the Birmingham Stallions. Look at that corny motherfucker. This fucking generic ass.
That
kind
looks
of
like
like
my
a
elementary school mascot.
Looks like a kid drew a picture and they were like, yeah, cool, that's our mascot. This is the biggest dumpster fire I've ever seen of a shit. If you told me, hey, a bullshit football league that's not going to last came up with mascots, that's what I'd picture right there. Just a horse with red hair and fucking big ass.
In 49ers colors. Can we talk about that for a minute?
Oh, they did yank the 49ers colors there.
There's no sponsor
Scott,
on the jersey.
what do you think of the Birmingham Stallions mascot? This white fucking generic horse.
Dumpster fire.
Dumpster
It's
fire.
got red paws or red hooves. Like, what the fuck is going on with? Like, I don't even. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is awful. This is bad.
Mookie fire, dumpster fire.
Oh, this is terrible, man. Like the thing I can't get over is I keep looking at his fucking hands and how they have his fingers like they're supposed to be hooves. I'm like, if you're gonna try to be realistic with hooves, why does he have massive fucking biceps? Like
Jared pointed out, does he have a Hitler mustache?
Oh my god!
I saw the shadow and I couldn't figure out what it was, but it is 100% a gray Hitler mustache.
what, this thing right here in the middle?
Yeah, the thing right in his nose there, little Hitler stash going on there.
I can't stare at this thing anymore. It's
Caesar
freaking me
fire,
out.
dumpster fire.
This shit's a dumpster fire. That shit's some hot ass. It looks like my
All
elementary school
right.
mascot.
There you go, unanimous decision. Fucking
look at that.
dumpster fire for the
You're
Birmingham
graphic.
Stallions.
Mike's been putting in work.
Next mascot up from the USFL, the Michigan
What the
Panthers.
fuck, bro?
Another generic ass fucking animal that's weirdly way too muscular for what it's supposed to be, but also kind of cartoony. Like it's got anime eyes going on here and only like 4 teeth. I don't get what's happening there, but it's got claws. They gave the thing claws for some reason, and a medium jersey.
He got 3 toes.
A generic
fuck?
ass dumpster fire as well in my book. Scott, what say you?
I'm gonna go with dumpster fire. It looks like a fucking teddy bear. Like, what is that?
It does.
Oh my god, yeah.
This is so bad. How did these
Oh.
get green lit? Oh.
Jared answered for me, so you can just read his
Jared
instead of
said, looks like he's way too happy to hug your kids. What up, Penn State?
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, shit.
This
I
shit is
missed
a
this
dumpster
one.
fire.
I missed this one. Whitey said the horse, if a horse had hooves like that, they'd shoot it. And
Yes,
Tyson
they
said
would.
that guy could get tail into My Little Pony
Yeah,
convention.
buddy. Just clean it up.
This shit is a dumpster fire. It looks like the UCLA like mascot if he dropped out or some shit.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. Yes, it does look like a knockoff UCLA mascot. Mookie, I'm sorry. Did you say dumpster fire on this one?
I let Jared speak for me. So, yeah.
All
agreed.
right. So once again, unanimous dumpster fire for the Michigan Panthers. Next up in the USFL mascots, we've got the Pittsburgh
Bro,
Maulers.
you gotta be fucking kidding me.
It's just a dude in overalls and a construction worker hat with like weird sideburns and
Does he get a
Yeah.
hammer like in the
Nope.
shirt? No,
Nope,
he doesn't
he's
even get
just-
to swing a hammer.
No hammer on this dude. I don't know. Maybe they'll do the props later, but this guy, here's the
Yeah.
best part is like the USFL, all the teams tweeted these out and they were like, help us name the mascot. And I feel like this one's name is just like Chuck. Like it's just a dude. It's just like
Bob.
it's just the guy down the street from you that works construction. This is the most generic ass mascot in the world. They might as well have just gotten a guy brought out there. I'm going dumpster fire on this one. Scott.
I'm going with fire. Look at his arms. They look like shriveled up worms. Gross looking shrimp. There's nothing more awkward than the real person mascot cartoon people like and he doesn't even look like he's intimidating or happy to be there. Like what is he mauling?
He looks
I don't-
grumpy. He just looks grumpy as hell.
Like,
Go Pittsburgh.
Again.
A mauler. Rawr.
Also, is this
I think this is fire though. Like, could you imagine hanging out with this fucking guy?
imagine this dude just coming up to take pictures with your kid. It's like,
And
all
he's
right, buddy,
always
smile.
grumpy.
Oh, look at this fucking creepy asshole.
I think that he spiked my drink. Fuck this guy.
And for that reason, he's getting fired.
Is this the first Pittsburgh team that is not wearing black and yellow? Like the Pittsburgh
Yeah,
Maulers
yeah.
missed the memo on the color scheme in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
But they probably
Mookie,
couldn't get license rights.
Is this fire or dumpster fire?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn to be honest. Like I respect those heavy duty suspenders. Like ain't no one taking his pants down.
Look at them baby blue eyes too. Those are
know,
some
right?
deep blue eyes.
Stares into your
Looking
soul.
into your-
You know what? I'm gonna go with fire because this is the kind
Fire.
of dude I could have porch beers with, and we would just complain about the world existing like together. You know what I mean? Like, oh, those fucking dandelions are everywhere this year. You know what I mean? Like, just next level neighborhood bullshit. Like, I just, yeah, he's fire. We can hang out.
Caesar, fire, dumpster fire.
This guy's a dumpster fire. I'd be worried for my drink if he'd spike it. I'd be worried if he's around my cousins. Fuck this guy.
All right, we're split on this one. 2 fires, 2 dumpster fires. We're going to need you to chime in and let us know. While you're doing that, I will go through some of these comments because Gabe said the Pittsburgh OWGs. Whitey said, fix it, Felix. Jared said, Bob the Builder's mob cousin, Tony. And then followed up with the Pittsburgh Yinzers. And Tyson just said, it's fun to stay at the YMCA. All right, inconclusive on the Pittsburgh Maulers. We're split. You guys let us know if you think fire, dumpster fire. Next mascot up from the USFL, the Tampa Bay Bandits.
God.
Here's a blonde guy with a cowboy hat, kind of. He's got a handkerchief over his mouth. He's giving you double finger guns.
This
I'm
is why Tom came back.
Yeah.
It's right here. His stake in his Tampa Bay Bandits.
Dude, he looks like a predator.
Seriously, this dude looks like he's gonna rape your daughter. Like,
Yes.
like it's very scary. Like this is fire because this is the most intimidating one of all the ones we've seen. I want nothing to do with the bandit. Like if this dude came up to me giving me finger guns, I'm probably giving him everything I got. Like there's no way that I want any of the smoke that this Tampa Bay Bandit is bringing.
I'm going fire as well, just because why'd they have to give him angry eyebrows? Like, you got a very menacing bandit on your hands here.
Also,
The
like,
guy
did they save money with like not having to do the lower jaw of the mascot because they just put the bandana? That's what I'm referring. They're like, we can get half off if we only do half a head. We got to think of a mascot that comes with only half a head.
They didn't even order it. It was just a leftover mascot head that somebody had busted up the bum. They were like, we got to reuse this. Just be the bandits. Put a handkerchief over it. It's fine.
Oh,
Mookie, you got 2 fires on this one. Which way you leaning? On the Tampa Bay Bandits.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. This is just creepy, dude. This is like the shit that you see in the backyard late at night in the dark, just lurking around. And
So Mookie's going dumpster fire?
I don't want it to be on the screen anymore.
Caesar fire, dumpster fire.
As someone who was almost kidnapped by someone who looked like this, I'm gonna say dumpster fire.
What? Wait, what? Hang on. Record scratch. Hang on. What is happening?
Did you stumble in the wrong room again?
What did you just say?
So there's a grocery store in Texas called HEB.
They suck.
Whoa. I'm not gonna say if I do work there, if I don't work there, but let's just say I'm connected to them.
Well, have fun being connected while you can, because we come in for your business. But anyways, about the story.
So I was like 10, 12, and I went to HEB with my parents, and I'm kind of a natural introvert, you might say. So I just like walk around and stuff because I want to look for shit because I'm bored. And well, there's this one time where my parents couldn't find me because I was all over the fucking place. And there was this guy with a fucking like skull bandana on, and I was in the toy section looking at Rey Mysterio action figures because I mean,
naturally,
Mysterio,
yeah,
619. And then he tried to he came up to me and he tried to pick me up, and I was like, like what the fuck, and I ran away. And then I went to the front desk and I was like, hey, this random fucking creep with like a skull bandana tried to fucking like carry me. And then they're like, the parents of Cesar Alejandro Nera, can you please report to the front door, please? We have your son.
Caesar, I don't know why you keep divulging some like really deep shit on these episodes, man. Like
I'm an open book. I
guess. All right,
hey,
so
man.
dumpster fire from Caesar on this one.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy and that mascot.
I mean, fuck that mascot.
Once again, deadlocked on this one. Jared said the Tampa Bay Peeping Toms, and that is kind of what this looks like. Let us know. Break the heat on this one. Next mascot up from the USFL, the Houston Gamblers. This guy, another generic white guy. He's throwing up Texas horns, I guess. He's also got an ace of spades in his hat, in his cowboy hat. Generic as fuck. I'm totally going dumpster fire on this one. Scott, what do you think?
Dumpster fire. This doesn't. There's nothing redeeming about this one.
I like that they were like, we're the Gamblers. Put a card in his hat. Nailed it. Got it.
I mean, that is kind of funny because of just the spade going down.
Bro, this shit is fire like a motherfucker.
This
like,
is
come on. I respect this guy. Like, this dude's out there hustling, trying to make a quick buck. Like, I bet he gives you great odds on anything. I want to go to local sporting events with this guy because I'm a clean up.
Funny you say that.
Like he's waking up on a
Is that Mookie?
You know what? That does bear a striking resemblance. I feel like I have a reasonable lawsuit I could file here.
All right, we got 2 dumpster fires, 1 fire. Caesar, where are you leaning on the Houston Gamblers? And don't let your Texas viewpoint sue your answer here.
For the H and for Texas, it's fire.
Oh, God damn it. All right, deadlocked again. Another one. I got other gifts to use, fellas. I can't keep having us deadlocked. We need Christian here to break these ties. All right, next up, the Houston Gamblers. Next mascot in the USFL.
Oh my God!
It's a
fire.
Wave.
Yep.
He's got blue and white sunglasses, blue and white hair, blue and white face, This dude is all the way fire. This is my team. This is my team.
I was gonna say we've got a winner. Like I'm pretty sure that this is like this is what anamorphic toothpaste looks like if toothpaste had a face.
New Orleans crest.
Yes. Like this looks like what I spread on my children's toothbrushes every morning. Like this is what I would like tell them. You need to brush your teeth. Like look at this guy. You'll be happy as this fucker. You'll be a breaker.
That's what he said. This is a toothpaste mascot. Look at his teeth. Why are his teeth so big? They're gigantic.
They're huge. I love this. This is fantastic.
He's got a top tooth and a bottom tooth.
This is the only thing that's going to survive the league as the next toothpaste mascot for somebody. Somebody's going to buy the image likeness to this.
I don't know why they fucked up with their logo. If you look at the logo on his uniform of just like the seagull and the wave, horrible logo. It should just be this guy's face. I would buy a hat with this face on it.
Yeah.
Right? Like
the Kool-Aid?
powder blue hat with a dark blue rim and this logo on the front.
Yes, dude.
No, you know what? You know what they need to do? They need to rebrand the entire league and get rid of all these other fucking mascots, and every team is just a variation of this. You just change the color. It's like you are the orange breakers and you're the safety green breakers. And
the
it's
safety
just this
green
dude.
breakers.
Oh, dude, the safety
right,
green breakers.
So you're going fire on this one?
Oh, absolutely.
Caesar, fire. Make it unanimous.
He got the Pit Vipers on. He looks like a douchebag. Fire.
He's got the Pit Vipers on. There you go. Fire for the New Orleans Breakers.
Very
first
nice.
fire mascot that we've got. Next mascot up. I think
He's wearing a bone-shaped sleeping mat.
Oh, yeah.
We've only got two left. Next mascot from the USFL.
What
in
the
true
fuck?
Philadelphia fashion, the Philadelphia Stars come up with just a random bullshit thing. It's a red hunk of, I guess it's an alien. He's got like horns and he's fat and he's just,
What the fuck
like
is this?
they were like, listen, we're in Philadelphia. We sold them on Gritty. Just like that, and they're like, how about generic Gritty? Got it, we got you. And they came up with this thing, but in a way I love it. I love him. I love it that it's like his eyes aren't open all the way. He's kind of sleepy, and he's real round. I gotta go fire just for the absurdity. It's an absurd mascot. It's a fire mascot.
With all due respect.
This is coming.
With all due respect.
This is coming from somebody who won the blue blob mascot in college. So I've got an affinity for random dumb shit mascots. And this one's one. Fire.
With all due respect, you're a fucking moron.
I agree, Mookie.
This is fucking fire.
The only way this thing is anything.
On this. Wait, Mookie, you earned it.
I'm gonna start keeping track of this and see how bad it is over time.
You're -1.
I appreciate it. The only way that this thing is anything but fire is if he forcibly manhandles Grady. That's the only way that I'll be redeeming. This is terrible. This is so bad. It is inhuman, and as they say in
Alien, they're the Stars, so of course it's inhuman. What, are you going to be an astronaut? No, that's a terrible mascot idea. You have a helmet that you can't speak out of. This guy's awesome.
We are all worse for having seen and even thought about this thing.
2 fires and a dumpster fire. Caesar, what is your vote?
I hate that I'm on this trend, but it's a dumpster fire. He looks like the red version. He looks like the red version of the fucking the blue alien for Monsters as Aliens. I don't know if you saw that movie, but I did as a kid, and
so
he looks like that.
Whitey said, "Oh, it's a little fat demon."
Oh, shit, he's a demon for sure.
All right,
bro.
well, split on the Philadelphia Stars. By the way, we had gone back. Jared had said that the Houston mascot was fire, but Gabe said dumpster fire on the last 3. So we've got more dumpster fires now, but that Houston mascot is still tied. And now we're tied on the Philadelphia Stars mascot, so let us know. Final mascot, I saved the best for last for you guys. This one, I can't wait to show it to you. Tell me when to click the button. Tell me when to click it.
Go ahead, click it. Click it.
I'm
Okay,
closing my
okay, here we
eyes.
go. New Jersey Generals. Look at this dude.
What
We
the
got a
fuck?
black mascot.
Wow.
Fuck is this? I shouldn't be laughing at this. It's diversity. What the fuck is this? Does Trump still own the Generals?
Scott might faint.
What the fuck is this?
Oh my god, dude, this is so.
It's just fire.
It's fire. It's a fire.
You're gonna be the motherfucker who says that that's a dumpster fire, you racist son of a bitch. The first black mascot you've ever fucking seen. There's no way you're not down voting that black bullshit.
Race card.
What the fuck?
I side with my friend Scott.
Oh god.
I saw this and I was like, somebody was like, we got to get a general. Just put a helmet on him. And they were like, well, that's generic. I got an idea. What if he's black? And somebody went, holy fucking shit. What a brilliant idea.
The funniest part about this is 2 mascots ago, I thought to say, Jesus, you never see anything like these cartoon characters and a black character. It's always these fucking white guys. And here comes this son of a bitch. Now I know why. Look at how fucking terrible.
Oh,
Look
this
at
is
how
just
terrible it looks.
well, and like, do you know,
It's
Mike?
so fire. It's so fire because you've never seen this shit. Oh god.
Mike, can you zoom in? Like, why is his mouth like cockeyed, like in a grin or something? Like, no matter, like the other guy, no matter what he's doing, he's always gonna have this little, let's go get him out there in the battlefield. Like,
Well, and look at how he's saluting, like with his thumb up.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Why do they all only have 3 fucking fingers?
He looks like
Why is he
like
wearing
a Jerome.
Jerome.
Why is he wearing a general's helmet and a football uniform? Why did we have to go football uniform on all these guys? Did we get a discount on? All right, listen, generic human, but he's wearing a football uniform. That's all we need. We'll make it.
New Jersey versus New Orleans in the finals. We got black guy and toothpaste man fucking battling it out.
Hey, you know this one was like
the Mascot is fine.
That's so funny.
I think this one's unanimous, right? The New Jersey Generals, absolute fire. This fucking guy.
Colin finally got a job, y'all.
Oh my god! I just heard that the right way. It was
oh man, he did have a red jersey on.
Yeah. He finally got a job.
It's been fire dumpster fire with the USFL mascot.
Blascott is fucking great.
I think it's clear we were all New Jersey Generals fans as well as who was it? New Orleans.
New Orleans
New Orleans
toothpaste man.
Those are the New Orleans Colgate. We got lock them in.
I like that.
Whew, that was a fun one.
That was like the best version of fucking dumpster fire that we've ever had by a lot.
It made me feel good because it took me a while. I sat there and I was like, how do I order these for the ultimate laugh? And I think we got it. Okay.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Mookie was done with our shit. There he is. He's back now. Okay, good.
The black exploitation fucking mascot.
I was just saying, too, like that was an exhausting emotional roller coaster. That was a lot of fun.
I feel really good about myself after that. So let's transition awkwardly into this Tom Brady story.
Because how else would you explain it?
Did you hear about this Tom Brady story, Mookie?
Nope.
Okay, fantastic. It is.
Wait, is it about Gronk talking about how he should get slimed?
Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Apparently, it was a done deal. The reason why Tom Brady and Sean Payton both retired was Tom Brady was going to get an ownership stake in the Dolphins. He was going to become like a front office guy. Sean Payton was going to be brought in as the coach. And then in due time, Tom Brady was going to unretire and go play quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. And instead, Brian Flores sued the Dolphins and ruined the entire plan, which has got conspiracy theorists going crazy. So let's go ahead. We did this before when this story first broke, but the conspiracy theory here is that Bill Belichick got wind of what was happening. And he got wind that Tom Brady was going to be playing quarterback in division and playing the Patriots twice a year. So he purposefully sent the text to Flores to blow up the whole deal. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that's out there and it's a possibility. And ruined the whole deal, tanked everything. That's why, there was a report in the story that that's why he never officially used the word retire. That's why he never thanked Boston and Patriots fans in his letter, because he wasn't actually retiring. He was saying goodbye to Tampa Bay and he was going to go play for Miami. It might not have been this year, but it would have been very soon. And that is bananas to me. And if it is true that Belichick got wind of that and blew it all up by accidentally texting Black Brian instead of White Brian, oh man, what an amazing play.
It would be one of the most amazing things to have happened in the NFL of all time. Can you imagine, you know how they have every big play, big moment in the NFL has a name to it? They'll have to come up with a fucking name for this shit.
The cock block.
Yeah, the cock block. That's pretty solid. This is definitely gonna have to be spitball and shit. This whole conspiracy comes to light the same week as a black mascot exists. What the fuck are the odds, right? This shit's fucking wild, man. We live in a wild new world.
I mean, this is just facts. I don't know why you're talking about it. Wouldn't it be great if? No, dude, this is exactly what happened.
You're saying Belichick knew and sent the text on purpose, knowing that Brian Flores would then sue the Dolphins and the NFL and ruin the chance of Tom Brady and Sean Payton going to the Dolphins.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
A lot of dominoes to get you there, but by gummit, we're going to hit them all.
I love the idea of Belichick just talking to his dog in his dining room, and he's like, okay, I'm going to send this text. There's a good chance that Brian's going to get mad. And if Brian gets mad, he might sue Miami. And if that happens, then Sean Payton will not be hired and Tom Brady will not go to Miami. Should I send it? And the dog just barks twice, and he's like, I could always count on you. And then he just sends the text message to Black Brian.
Hey, Darky. What's going on, man? Oh, sorry, wrong guy. Thought this was the other Brian.
Number 3 of the night.
Race card.
You can't say, hey, Darky. You can't say that on the show.
Scott can.
I didn't say that's what I would say. I'm saying that's what Belichick accidentally texted Brian Flores.
Did he have to delete a message for?
Oh, I thought this was Brian Sable. My bad. Whoops.
Brian Sable.
Oh, I heard this.
Oh my lord. Oh.
Sorry, didn't think this was one of the only black people that I have in my phone contacts. My bad. You're specifically labeled as BB in my phone, but no, my bad. Whoops. Slip of the finger. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's amazing.
I could see Bill and his dog having the kind of evening.
Right? Just him chatting with the dog.
Right, yeah.
What he's saying,
really.
Scott.
Well, he probably spit out his gin.
I did go weird there. You said Darky, man. I can't.
That's not going to be clipped.
I was just gonna say, let's pretend like Bill is above that. Oh yeah, Bill would never do something like that. Oh, my bad.
Thank you. Put some respect on the man's name. He's a pillar in
he
the
talks to a
community,
dog,
Scott.
not a cat. Shit.
No,
Not
he
crazy.
100% talks to that dog for sure. That dude talks.
100%. That dog has heard some shit, dude. I guarantee it.
What do you think would have happened if Brady ended up in Miami? Like, let's play this out. Let's say that text never gets sent. Bill never fucks up the text, and it never gets sent to Flores. The suit never gets filed. We get Sean Payton gets hired in Miami, and Tom Brady becomes like president of football operations. They bring in all these weapons. They know Tua's no good, so they're like, we'll give it 1 year. And then after the year, you come out of retirement and you become our quarterback, Tom. What the fuck, man? What is happening in the NFL that this is like going on behind the scenes? These conversations are happening to get 45-year-old Tom Brady. Like, listen, we'll waste a year, Tom, and then you have a triumphant comeback at 46 and lead the Dolphins to the Super Bowl. What the hell is happening?
I mean, Mike, where else is he going to go?
A nursing home? Retirement? Like,
You missed it.
oh, God damn it, Mookie.
I'm like, Mike missed the whole.
I thought he was just playing it off that well, but wow.
Yeah,
Got
you
him.
missed it. Yeah, you definitely did.
Mike, you earned this.
That's a
The ultimate question of the week. Where's he gonna go
-2,
anyway?
Mookie. -2. I'll give it to you.
going lower than Tiger, baby.
That hurts. You guys want to talk some Tiger? Let's talk Tiger real
Let's
quick.
talk some Tiger.
Playing a game of whack fuck here. Whack.
Scott, you were over it this week. You were done. You were over Tiger Woods this week. It was the weirdest thing to get that text from you because I was like, okay, Scott's out on Tiger.
I'm super excited. I love Tiger at his peak. I love watching him when he's doing his thing. I don't love these last couple Tiger comebacks where he just shits the bed completely, and it's like everybody, loses their mind because he's competing this weekend. I mean, if you're not gonna make it to fucking Sunday, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just don't. Like, stop coming back and, now it's going to be this big build up to the next thing, and we're going to have to hear about some fucking injury that, he's rehabbing or he's working on, and he wasn't quite right, only so that we can get rumblings that he's going to, show up at the next major and pop up there and embarrass himself again. Like, I'm just fucking done. Like, either come back and win or get off the fucking pot. You get to your Sunday Reds. I want to see the Nike swoosh on Sunday, or I don't want to hear your fucking name. Period.
Wow.
The man almost died. Like, we were wondering if he was going to walk again, and less than a year later, he made the cut at the Masters, and wasn't. I mean, it was a bad third round, but like the guy made the cut at the Masters a year after almost dying.
He could have done that at the Sunshine Open. No, he chose to do it at the fucking Masters. Yeah, he's always got to go
Waterbury Open.
He's always got to do this shit for the dramatics, and I'm kind of like, how many times do I gotta care? How many times do we gotta sit here and ask, is Tiger back? Well, yeah, he's physically back, like in person, he's back. But the Tiger Woods we all know and love, the one we want to watch, motherfucker's gone, man. Like, he's just not there.
I think that's the question. The question was never, is Tiger back? Like, literally, is he back to playing golf? It was always, is he back to being Tiger? It's not, is Tiger playing? It's, is Tiger being Tiger? So that's the question. Right now, the answer obviously is no. But he also hasn't played competitive golf except for like a father-son tournament with his kid in a year because he almost died.
Which they
Well,
didn't
I'm not
even
giving
win.
you almost credit if you're not doing anything other than just almost living. Like, fuck out of here.
Wow.
Like, again, win or get off the fucking pot.
So you're basically like, Tiger, do not play again until you win a tournament. Don't play until you can win.
Don't come back until you can dominate like we're used to. I don't want to see this oldie brand fucking Tiger. I don't give a shit about the excuses and the reasons why. Look, be great or don't be.
Okay.
Shout out Scotty.
Well,
Third UT winner to win the Masters.
Yeah, Scotty Scheffler had a hell of a tournament. He like 4-putted on 18 to win, which was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. That he was just like, "Fuck it, I don't even give a shit. I'll tap this all around the hole. I don't give a fuck."
Let's draw this out a little bit longer. I want to relish this moment.
Also,
how did our Xavier boy do?
Jay came in tied for 14th, I think. Yeah, Gabe
No shit.
at Kokrick though. Yeah, he came in tied for 14th around that spot, I believe.
Let me look up his winnings.
It was a good Masters tournament. I enjoyed it. The Rory and Colin Morikawa chip-ins, back-to-back chip-ins on 18, even though they were out of contention. That was a pretty cool story. And I know, Scott, it's ridiculous that he's not out there at the top of the leaderboard, but Tiger's still fucking, he's there, man. He's in it. Caesar's not. Caesar's out. He left. But Tiger is in it, man. He's doing the thing. And you got to respect that. You gotta be cool.
Do I though? Like, I mean, again, how many more times do I gotta respect this bullshit? Like, just show up and win, or don't fucking show up at all. It's real simple. And again, like you know what? I'll relinquish those requests. If he's just gonna show up at the Pontiac McDonald's Classic, on a Tuesday. Fucking, you don't have to ball out at that. You can just be Tiger. Like, you can not win. I don't give a shit. You can putt around and fuck it all up and not make the cut, whatever. But if you're gonna show up at one of the big boy events and get everybody hyped up and stop the whole fucking weekend, then you better ball.
Man, you're a lot more bitter about this than I thought, dude. I'm sorry, Scott.
He said he's going to play the Open, though. Tiger's going to the Open. He's going to play in the British Open, so get ready for it to happen again.
Or Scott's going to just wear him out again in a couple of weeks.
He'll be out there talking about, giving excuses about strength and.
Oh, I almost died. So it's tough.
Yeah.
All those bullshit excuses you keep pulling out, Tiger. Oh, my leg almost didn't work again for the rest of my life. But yeah, no, I should have done better in my rehab, I guess.
I mean, it's not like he won the tournament with his kid either.
They lost to what the fuck's his face? The drinker.
John Daly. Not what the fuck's his face. Put some respect on
the drinker.
John Daly is a goddamn legend, and you should never, ever forget his name ever.
He's a drinker.
That is true.
On John Daly's name. All right, guys. Mookie, anything you wanted to get to tonight?
Tiger Woods made $43,500 for that finish.
That's it.
That's some real fucking bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Like, he got all that money and all he did was show up and lose. Fuck out of here.
Yep.
Did you see Greg Norman was talking about, because Greg Norman's like the face of that Saudi tour, and they asked him, like, how are you going to get these players to come play for you? And he's like, they'll eventually come. Like, that's their plan to get guys to come to the Saudi tours. He's like, once they see the guy who's ranked 350th coming in first place and making $4 million for the weekend, they'll come over.
He'll be here.
I mean, shit.
That's a pretty solid strategy.
Yeah, his plan is literally like, fuck it. Eventually, they'll try to get some of this cash. Like,
is that the Great White? The Great White Shark?
Yes. Yeah, the shark.
His shirts are at Ross. What is he complaining about?
He's not complaining.
And I go to Ross all the time. Fuck off, bro. Let the golfers be golfers.
I'm confused.
He's not complaining. He's, you know what? You got it, man. Yeah, fuck off. Let the golfers be golfers. Period. End of sentence. Nailed it.
To put a cap in this one here, because we're winding down, right? Looking at the clock. I think basically what he hit us with for the last time of the week. Where else are they gonna go?
God damn you, Mookie. You know what? I was just about to give you 2 minutes to talk soccer. I was going to give you 2 minutes to talk soccer, but then you go and do that bullshit. You son of a bitch.
Caesar, how about that
baseball
City
question.
Liverpool game?
All right, real quick. You get two.
My asshole was like this. You'll never walk alone, baby, till death. But oh my god, that
How do you feel that
City game was crazy?
And you guys are basically gifted the tie by VAR.
Not gifted. He was offside by this much.
No, it didn't even look that close from where I was sitting. But
See, to me,
who
it
am
was,
I
but
other
then
than
again,
an unbiased
I was like
fan?
hungover from the night before because I was still recovering from my blown out tire. So I was like, "Oh shit."
It was a hell of a match. I can tell you that much. I
It was
honestly
incredible.
thought the way it came out, I thought that game was gonna be a 4-3 thriller, but
We're
was
winning the whole
quality.
fucking thing. We're going on a treble. We're gonna beat City on Saturday. We're gonna win the Champions League. We're gonna win the Prem. The whole fucking thing. Let's wrap it up. You'll never walk alone, baby. You'll never walk alone. Let's go.
Let's mark this down. When they go 0-3, we can bring this back around and be like, "Hey, Caesar, how's that treble feel now?"
The way Christian is about UConn is the way I am about Liverpool. You'll
Yeah,
never
that
walk
work out
alone.
for him.
Yeah, bro, he goes for UConn. They're what, a mid-major at this point? I go for Liverpool.
One could argue is basically a mid-major riding off, one player's back. But hey, it's your take. Go ahead.
Moving on.
2 minute soccer talk. Congratulations, fellas. Good job. Let's talk about these beers we were drinking tonight before we get out of here. Let's play that sexy ass music. Scott, tell us, what were you drinking tonight and would you bang it?
I was drinking breakfast at Wiley's, coconut, hazelnut, coffee stout. I'd bang the shit out of it. Amazing beer.
Fantastic. Mookie, what were you drinking? Would you bang it? I love that this is our scale.
I mean, it just works though, right? Like just like my River North Brewery Pills. That's it. That's the name, River North Pills. It was solid. It gets the job done, and so absolutely, I would give this just all the nuts.
What were you drinking and would you bang it?
Minotaur Brewery, Houston. Weird ass name, but I'd fuck the beer. Great beer.
All right, good to hear. I was drinking Picnic for Two. Where's my camera? Picnic for Two. Oh, look at that. It blends in. Imperial Stout with raspberry and peanut butter. 9.5%. I would go balls deep. Balls deep as fast as I could. And oh my God, it's such a good beer. Scott, you were going to be so excited when you get this. It is.
I can't wait.
The raspberry flavor is perfect. Just enough peanut butter flavor in that one. 100% would bang. Guys, I want to take a second to thank you because I was feeling really down after yesterday, and this show really brightened my spirit. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm glad we could help.
Except for you, Mookie. Except for you and all your bullshit, Phil Castellini. Like, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You mother.
I have a question to ask her for the last 2 minutes.
What
did y'all think of Dave Roberts pulling Clayton Kershaw for the perfect game?
I was fine with it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Fuck the Dodgers. I was like, well, okay.
Fuck the Dodgers.
It prevented us from seeing a Dodgers fan celebrate a perfect game, so I'm cool with it.
It's a hot take. Spicy take. Like it.
Hey, Hot Takes Barbecue started here for a goddamn good reason.
Listen, everybody, this was a damn good fun time tonight. Be sure to help us out. Let your friends know about the show. If you guys enjoy it, if you guys enjoy listening, tell your friends that you think might like it, because the only way we're going to grow is if you tell people to check us out. Be sure to follow the show on Twitter and Instagram at Craft Beast Sports. Give us a like on Facebook. Join the Facebook group. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's tons of good stuff up there. I just released the interview that I did with Joe Hall last week, where he talked about his battle with depression and his upcoming walk across the country. So go check that out, and also support hallacrossthecountry.com. Next week, we got Anthony Tank Mansfield coming on the show. We got some guests in the pipeline, so be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you know when new shows are coming out and when we're dropping the new hits. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and review wherever you get your podcasts. It helps us out more than you know. Also, shout out Belly Up Sports, bellyupsports.com. They're fantastic. Lots of great content. Hitting Belly Up Sports, subscribe, rate, and review to all the Belly Up Sports podcasts on the Belly Up Media Network. We will see you all next week. Cheers, everybody.
Where are you going to go, though?
You motherfucker. Oh, you son of a...
Fuck the Texas Boosters.
Damn it.